There we go. Alright, so forgot to record yesterday. I was just dead beat tired, and I still had to drive about. Sorry, have closed door. Still had to drive about like an hour and a half to Delta Junction, spend the weekend with my family. So down here, and a little bit of an update. So yesterday ate the pretty standard meals: pork chop or pork loin, and then some chicken. Except for like, I added some dried minced onions on top, sprayed it with a little avocado oil after I had already rubbed it down in olive oil and uh, my favorite barbecue rub. And it like caramelized the onions in the air fryer on top of the chicken, so it was like caramelized onion crusted chicken breast. Phenomenal. And low calorie, high protein, good, wholesome meal. Uh, and making sure I'm also getting in enough carbs to maintain training. And the biggest thing is just having a little self-restraint. Sam Sulek even said you can eat a box of donuts a day and still lose weight, but it's all about calories in, calories out, and that's so true. So like, today I figured, you know what, I'm away from my gym. I am stuck on a military base for a day. Not stuck, but visiting family on a military base for a day, so I can't really work out as usual. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up early to go to the gym with my little brothers and my dad. Man, this is horrible lighting. Um, so there's that. So today is a little bit of a rest day. It's gonna be my Sabbath. A little bit of rest, relaxation. Had half one of the chicken breasts from last night, and then for dinner had a nice uh, portion of steak, along with some potatoes and Brussels sprouts, and that was a pretty tasty dinner. Nothing beats my dad's cooking. He is the best cook in the world for all I care. uh, but still was able to hold that calorie deficit even on a rest day. And as far as yesterday goes, I absolutely killed it. The entire time I was coaching myself, just in my head mentally, picturing what I'm going to look like when I reach my ideal body type, and what it would be like if I was coaching a friend through their own weight loss. So, kind of coaching myself as my own friend. So, I'm sitting there telling myself, good job, keep going, do not stop, uh, don't sit down, just a little bit longer. Okay, you really pushed through, take a second to sit down and breathe. Stand there, catch your breath, just kind of loving myself, being kind to myself in that manner, because it's tough to lose weight, and if you don't, it's rough on you mentally. So, yesterday I walked about 5 miles on the sidewalk, uh, and I typically get in 3 miles a day. 4 miles on the sidewalk, 3 miles on the treadmill, watching an episode of TV, just because I like to watch TV and I don't want to be lazy. Uh, and the time frame works out. It's about an hour for 3 miles walking and about an hour long episode. Um, but yesterday I reached the 5 mile mark, and I was like, you know what? Let's make it 6 miles, and I'll do 20 minutes on the treadmill at the gym. And I walked another mile and a half, and I'm like, you know what? This is my Forrest Gump moment. I've gone this far. I could keep going. And I ended up pushing through to a total of about uh, 8.5 miles before I decided to turn back. Just walking from my starting point and back, starting point back. Uh, and then I finished out at about 8.5, about a mile and a half away from where I was supposed to be. And I walked on back, finished out a 10-mile day, absolutely dominated. 2,600 calories burned yesterday, and at the end of it, I wanted to just fall to the ground and sleep. It's a sign I didn't eat enough carbs. I wasn't planning on doing 10 miles, so I didn't have my pre-workout meal of prime energy or prime hydration, banana, and a bison bar. I just kind of raw dogged it off a pickle and some cabbage, like an absolute morbidly a beast. And the only way I was able to do it, so I showed you all my shoes. I showed you my shoes that, stick the hole through. Oh, can't do that hand gesture on YouTube. You can stick your finger through the bottom and out the side. So, treated myself some nice Brooks. Usually 180 bucks, got them on sale for 100. And see, that's the ticket, folks. I was starting to get blisters. It was crazy painful, and 7 miles was excruciating. And with these, I felt confident to push it to 10. So rather than being limited by my footwear, I was only limited by my physical capability, and I was even able to push past that a little bit. And as far as just accelerating your gains and losses and mental well-being and physical well-being while you're taking this path of self-growth and development and building and extending your lifespan, that is the ticket right there. Just get your gym clothes from Walmart and get a t-shirt for $4, get some shorts for $5, and it's about $10 per outfit. You get 3 of those and you just cycle through them. You could even, if you want to do 6, but you can make it off of 2. But try and find you a good deal on some running shoes, jogging shoes in your size. I'm looking to get some Hoka's. That's what my mama uses. That's what she was recommending. And she's been my inspiration to really push through and do this. So, I love these. 10 miles walked on the sidewalk, and I'm willing to put my lips to them. I love them that much. It's a noticeable difference when you put them on. And that was insane. I also did it in, just to really frame it out, wearing exactly what I'm wearing now. Carhartt overalls, long sleeve shirt. I didn't even unbutton my shirt and loosen up my bolo for like 8 of those miles. And then I realized, man, I'm really cutting off circulation. And man, I've just been drinking like 2 gallons of water a day, and that's been insane. Like, I'm usually craving a lot of soda, but I don't have the capability of drinking soda and still meeting what my body's telling me, drink. Like, I'm so thirsty that I can't do soda. Like, Crystal Light is how I get in a little bit of flavor, just because I'm still trying to break that habit of, I need this to not be boring. I need excitement to my beverage. And next step is going to be trying to back off lightly on the creamer of my coffee. I don't add a lot. I like it pretty dark. I like my coffee on the darker side. I like my chocolate extra dark. So that's going to be the easier part. But cutting away sodas and Gatorade and all them sweet little delicious drinks, Peace Tea, Arizona Tea, love me an Arnold Palmer. I'm still going to enjoy them, just with a little bit of self-restraint. For example, like, I'm still going to eat cheesecake, still going to eat cake, still going to enjoy the things I love to eat, but keep in mind that I have a certain calorie allotment for the week, and of what I'm going to allow myself to take in, and that's going to eat into my budget of calories. So, more portion control, and just still love the food I want, because it's like the game. Chris Terrell Coaching described it. But the way I think of it is, it's like the game, where I told you, you just lost the game. And the harder you try to forget the game so you cannot lose the game, you're going to think about the game more. And it's the same way with cheesecake or whatever your treat is. So, man, I'm really pushing that 10-minute mark. But, so yesterday, killed it, 10 miles. Today, a little bit of a Sabbath. Tomorrow, back on it, especially because I'm going to be back at Fairbanks by my home gym. Be able to walk the treadmill, get in a solid couple hours on that. Because it's smoky as all heck in the interior right now. And then, after that, I'm going to get some sleep, wake up early before work, do a couple more miles, and get back at it. And who knows, I might incorporate a little fishing into my daily routine. Walk a mile out to the lake, do a fishing for an hour, walk a mile back with my catch, and do a couple more miles after that before I clean and cook and then hit the gym. So I'm excited, I'm dedicated, and I'm actually a little bummed I didn't get in 7 miles today, but extremely excited to get in tomorrow. And folks, I just want to say, even if it's just future Paul, you're killing it. You're doing great. Decisions you made to start this path it's the best decision you've ever made in your life. Second best after following God. But I love you. Stay hungry, stay healthy, and God bless.